Less family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kenesha. If you're new, this channel is called Luxe Living for Less, and on this channel we try to find tips and tricks on how to still live a fabulous lifestyle on a for less budget. I am in downtown Jacksonville. I'm up early because I had to come and pick up my shoes from the cobbler who repaired them. Y'all, my shoes look so good. Let me show them to you. So y'all remember what the heel of my shoe looked like. Also on my shoe, on the heel, I had some damage just from like stepping in rocks. You know, with the patent leather had become a little chewed up looking. And I told y'all in the last vlog that he was going to fix all that and resole my shoe. Y'all, look at my shoes. The shoes look brand new. Look at them. Here are the taps. He repaired the heel. And then look at the sole. These are the sole guards that he put on them. You can see it stops right here. And then this is the original Louboutin sole right here. But he resoled the entire shoe and then he put a sole guard on it. Y'all, these shoes look brand spanking new. And this cost me only $150, much less expensive than buying a brand new pair of shoes. Then on top of that, he shined them, as you can see how shiny they are. And he told me the thing to do with the patent leather shoe, not necessarily just the Louboutin, but patent leather in general. You know how sometimes the patent leather gets dull? He said, take a little bit of Windex and like a buffing cloth or a microfiber cloth, spray it on the cloth. Don't spray it on the shoe, spray it on the cloth, and then you buff the shoe out and they come out looking shiny just like this. Now I'm glad he told me that because I have some patent leather shoes that are sitting on my shoe rack at home, and I'm noticing that they're becoming a little dull, and it's just from, you know, sitting out in regular normal room temperature air. And he told me, because I was talking to him and he told me that was normal. Take some Windex, spray it on the cloth, and shine your shoe. Again, do not spray the Windex on the shoe, spray it on the cloth that you're going to use to buff the shoe with. But y'all, look at my shoe. Well worth the $150. And he has been in business for years. So those are my shoes. But I'm headed now. I have to go drop off this Poshmark return. I'm really sad that I have to return that because that purse was the price that I paid for that purse and the condition that the purse was in, y'all. And then the seller came back and offered me a $70 partial refund. But after talking to Fendi, because I did reach out to Fendi, I did consider keeping it because I know it was such a great price. After talking to Fendi, it was going to cost me more than the $70 to have that little bitty mirror replaced, not to mention the shipping cost that I would have incurred for sending it to them because the closest Fendi is down in Miami, which is 5 hours away from me. So $70 wasn't going to really do anything for me. So I'm going to return the purse and I'll just keep looking for another one. Good morning, Luxe for Less family. Today is Thursday, February 29th. It is the leap day of the leap year. Y'all know it only comes around once every 4 years. Do y'all know anybody that has a birthday on February 29th? I know one person, and her birthday is literally on February 29th. So how do you calculate that? Do you calculate your birthday once every 4 years, or do you just recognize it on the 28th? I kind of want to know the answer to that question. Anyway, it is 10:16 a.m. I'm off today. I'm up headed to a funeral. One of my husband's really good friends, a childhood friend actually, his mom passed away, so his mother's service is today. This particular friend, all of my husband's friends, but this one in particular has always been like so nice to me. He's like a brother. Even when my husband and I were dating, like I've known him that long. So I'm going to show my support. My husband is actually going to meet me at the church. He's leaving to go to the church from work because he has to go back to work after the service is over. So I'm coming from home. I do have, while I'm off today, I do have a few things that I need to do today. I need to pick up my pants, a whole bunch of other stuff that we're going to get into today. look to less family. As you can see, I'm in a different set of clothes. After the funeral was over, my husband went back to work and I came home and changed my clothes. I'm heading out to the thrift store. I need to find a black skirt and a black shirt. And then after I leave the thrift store, I'm gonna be going to IKEA. Y'all are gonna laugh at me, but y'all remember when I did that whole closet room and I did those 2 Target bookcases? Yeah, I have outgrown those. And if truth be told, I outgrew those as soon as I put them up. Well, I've really outgrown them now. And I still have one IKEA Billy bookcase left. If y'all remember, there was a whole debacle with the IKEA Billy bookcases that was supposed to go into my master bedroom closet, and we only ended up being able to use one. I never took that bookcase back. You have a year to return things at IKEA. What I'm thinking about doing is removing the 2 Target bookshelves along with those 2 golden white stands that I have, and just purchase another IKEA Billy bookshelf, and then those 2 golden white stands, I'm going to pull those out and then replace it with floating shelves. That's why sometimes you're going to save money on the front end, but you're going to always spend it on the back end when you're trying to be cheap. And it wasn't that I was trying to be cheap, it was just that I thought I found a lesser expensive option than what IKEA offered. And if I would have went with my first mind, I wouldn't be having this discussion with y'all right now. All right, y'all, we are here at the thrift store. Got my handy dandy Clorox wipe so I can wipe off the buggy, even though I really don't need one. Let's go ahead and go in here. The time is now 1:45, so I don't want to be in here longer than an hour because I need to head on to my next destination, which is IKEA, and then I need to get some gas. So let's go ahead and go. The first thing I see are these Gianni Beanie platform heels. This was a really cute wine color. I thought these were pretty nice. I also saw these gladiator style sandals with the cage type detail. Thought those were really nice also for $12.99. Also, these, I kind of regret not getting these because I have been looking for a black pair of platform pumps, but I left them behind. These Jessica Simpson pumps were really cute and pretty good condition, might I add, but I left them behind. I have enough black shoes, child. I don't need another pair. I also did like these Carlos Santana. Y'all, Carlos Santana shoes I used to wear heavily back in the day, but not so much now. Y'all, this dress right here, I know y'all looking at this like, girl, what in the world is this Church Mama Usher board number 2, 3, and 4? I did pick that up. Y'all will see me style it later. I thought this was a really cute, fun dress. I didn't pick it up, child. It was too small. And for $45, no. This skirt right here, y'all, I was so mad that I could not wear it. It was 100% leather. It had a lace detail at the bottom. It was a size 4, so I left it. This Guess skirt, so nostalgic, was really cute. Left that because it was too small as well. Y'all, this blazer, this jacket, long extended blazer, whatever, I regret not getting this. I left it. It was really nice. This silk, 100% silk shirt, y'all, this shirt in person was beautiful. I tried every which way to make that size 10 fit. It just wasn't happening. Y'all, look at all this hair they sell in the thrift store. Believe it or not, people actually do buy this. Me, this snake print blazer, y'all, another piece that I was mad that I could not fit. Left it behind because it wasn't my size. All right, look to less family, I'm here at IKEA. I got my items from the thrift store. Nothing that I went to go get. I didn't find a black skirt in my size, and I didn't find a black shirt that I liked, so I didn't get either of the two. I was just rummaged through my closet, and I'm sure I can find something. But I'm here at IKEA. I want to go in and look at that Billy bookcase. I think the one that I have was discontinued, which is why they marked it down so low, but I think they replaced it with something else. So I'm going to go in here and see what they have. And then the next stop, I have to get something to eat. Y'all, it is 3:55. I have not eaten anything all day, so I am hungry. So let's go ahead and go to IKEA and see what they have.
He say that I blow his mind every time I'm activated. You just trying to catch a vibe. CC got you fascinated. Jump up on your brand new ride. BMW riding, baby. I ain't gonna tell you lies. That's just how we roll.
High volume.
How we roll.
this is the new one, y'all. This is the new one right here, and this is the newer one with an extension. So this is the one I want right here, but I want it in white. They don't have it.
You know what I like. I'm ready. It's on tonight. I'm talking on sight. That's just how.
All right, y'all. So the new Billy bookcases aren't that much different from the one that I have. That's the good news. The bad news is they're out of stock until next week. It said March 6th, March 7th is when they'll be back in stock. Today's February 29th. So I'll have to wait. No big deal. I'm not in any immediate rush, although I do kind of want to get them and get that little small project done and completed. I'm headed now to get me something to eat. There's this restaurant out here called Sushi Q that has really good sushi. And then there's this ramen restaurant called Dumo or Domu. I can't ever remember how to pronounce it, but they have like some really, really good wings. So I want to get that and then the wings, and then I'm going to go home and eat. It is 4:28, so this traffic is about to drive me insane, but hopefully we'll make it home by 6, so let's go. At this place called Kimmy Cakes. I wanted something sweet to go along with my food that I just got, my sushi and my wontons. It's also that time of the month that's coming up, and y'all know the vibes with that around sweet, so it's not a myth, it's for real. And then on top of that, honestly, I'm really just trying to waste time. Traffic is bananas, so I'm trying to waste as much time as I can before I have to get back in it. But let's go ahead and go in here and get this Kimmy cake. Hopefully they have it. I mean, it's late in the day. They may be out for the day, but let's see. Today is Friday, March 1st. Y'all, can y'all believe we are in the 3rd month of the year already? Wow. I am actually headed to a work function this morning. The corporation that I work for does a ton of community engagement. They are always engaged in the community somehow, whether it be through a financial involvement, physical involvement, which is what I'm doing today. I'm actually volunteering with an initiative they have with Pay Center for Girls, and I'll be there until about 1 o'clock. I have to be there at 9. It's 8:16, and I am 17 minutes away, so I'll be there in plenty of time. But they are always involved in the community somehow, so I really do like that. Almost, if not every event that I have seen that has had some type of corporate sponsorship, their name has been on the kiosk, like for real. So I'm headed to volunteer with one of their initiatives. Again, it's the Pay Center for Girls. And then once I leave, I do still have to work today, so once I leave, I'm going to come back home and get the second half of my work day started. The volunteer activity is over. That was really good, you guys. So Pay Center for Girls is a place where underserved or underprivileged or at-risk young ladies go as a place to kind of get them on the right track to where they need to be. It's a really great organization, and what they did today was they had like almost like a little mall set up for the girls where they could shop through donated clothing. And today was the second day of that event. We were just sorting the clothes, you know, putting them in categorized by size, so it'll make it easier for them to find the items that they need. They have prom coming up, and they're soliciting donations for prom dresses. And y'all remember that dress that I thrifted, that Vera Wang dress? Well, I think I'm going to donate that. I'm going to have that dress cleaned. It hasn't been cleaned yet. It's just kind of hanging out in the bag that I bought it in. But I think I'm going to have that dress clean. As a matter of fact, I know I'm going to have it clean, number one. But I think I'm going to donate that dress here, because why not donate it to someone that can use it more than me? I have enough clothes. I'm not going to wear that dress anywhere immediately, and these young ladies could use something really pretty. But yeah, so this is them, Pace, and they have something called Shine Bright Like a Diamond that's coming up. If you're in Jacksonville and you want to participate, there's the information there. But I'm headed home now. Like I told you all earlier, I do have to work today, so let's go. Today is Saturday, March 2nd. I am headed to a funeral right now. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier in the vlog. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But a friend of mine that I used to work with at my prior company, she lost her daughter about a week and a half ago, and her services are today. She lost her daughter suddenly. Very sad. Her daughter was very young, but I'm going to show my support for her. So y'all, let me tell y'all what's going on with that Poshmark bags. I got the bag on the 26th. I initiated a return on the 26th. Poshmark came back on the 27th and said they approved my return. I returned the bag on the 28th. The bag was supposed to get there yesterday, March 1st. Y'all tell me why the damn bag is still here in Jacksonville. For some reason, the Jacksonville facility has not moved that bag on to its next destination. I got an email from Poshmark this morning that said, hey, this needs to be back by March 4th. I'm like, okay, I'm going to the post office today when I leave this memorial service. I just pulled up to see what the hell is going on and why y'all are holding on to it, because I need my $650. So I'll give y'all more information about that as it happens, but the services are going to be starting in about 30 minutes, and it is quite crowded, so I want to go in and make sure I have a seat. I'm at the post office, as you can maybe see behind me. So update on the box. So the young lady said the box with the person is no longer in Jacksonville. She said it's on the truck in the city where it's supposed to be delivered. Now my question is, this box was only going about 2.5 hours away. I sent it on Thursday. Why is it not where it's supposed to be? Why is it still in transit when it's only going 3 hours max away? And I'm gonna give you 3 hours with traffic. So she was like, well, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I'm always very leery about sending stuff through the U.S. Postal Service when it's expensive, because they messy and they sloppy. Needless to say, she said it's supposed to get there on Monday. It was supposed to get there yesterday. So now she's saying it's supposed to get there on Monday. I asked her blatantly, is this box lost? She was like, no, it's not lost. It's on the truck. Y'all, if they don't have this box by Monday and I'm on the hook for this return, I'm gonna be pissed. Y'all won't get to see that part because I don't want to show y'all that part of me, but just know right now my annoyance level is probably here, and I'm trying to keep it from getting here, because yeah. But anyway, I'm headed now to pick up my pants. It's 12:52. I need to pick up my pants from the tailor, and I'm trying to decide if I want to get me something to eat. I don't know, but you know what, let me get myself together, because there's nothing I can do about it right now. There's absolutely nothing I could do about it on a Saturday at 12:52 p.m. So I'm just gonna let it go, and I'm gonna trust that box is gonna show up on Monday, March the 4th, when it's secondarily supposed to, because it was supposed to be there yesterday. So I'm gonna just let it go, because I don't want it to ruin the rest of my day. So let's go get these pants and maybe try to find us something to eat. All right, y'all, I came to the mall to waste some time. The restaurant doesn't open until 5. They are literally like 5 minutes down the street. I mean, like 5 minutes might even be stretching it. So I came here to waste time because they don't open until 5, and it's about 3:45 right now. So I'm just gonna go in here and walk around, waste some time. I'm not planning on buying anything, but I tell you what I do want to buy, and it's gonna take everything in me not to. Something to eat. I have not eaten anything all day. The last time I ate was probably about 8 o'clock last night, and I had a bowl of grapes. Yeah, I had a bowl of grapes, and before that for lunch I had, I don't come to think of it, I don't think I had any lunch yesterday, or did I? I might have. Anyway, I'm going to go in here and just, like I said, walk around, waste some time, and then I'm going to probably come back out about 4:30, take a ride down to the restaurant 5 minutes away, and just kind of wait till they open so I can see if I can get a table. If not, then I'm just going to go home and get something to eat there.
Start to blush when somebody says your name. In my stomach there's a pain. You walk in my direction, I go the other way. I start to stutter when I speak. Trying to stand up, my knees go weak. What's happening to me? In the dark, can you tell me what it means? I lay my head on my pillow, staring out the window, trying to stop for a sign. It's the reason why you're always on my mind. You come around like this, baby, when I see you, when I see you, baby, when I never know when you might walk by. So I gotta be right on time. When I see you, when I see you, I scribble X and O's in my notebook, checking how my hair and my nails look. I feel myself in the zone. When you're nervous when you're gone, I say I'm not home. I see your face and I hear my favorite song. Should I send an email at home? You're the number one topic on the phone. I wonder if you know, or do you have a clue? Yeah. I lay my head on my pillow, and you got me staring out the window. We were showing the stars outside. What's the reason why? Yeah. You're always sexy boy. You're sexy boy. Hey baby, I just wanna know, baby, when something now is taking over me. Yeah. I'm not gonna run out, just gonna stand here and sleep. Yeah. Hey, baby, I see you.
All right, y'all, my little wasting time at the mall trip is done. It is 4:27 now, so I'm gonna leave, go ahead and head back the other way to the restaurant. Hopefully I can get a table because I am so hungry, y'all. Oh my gosh. I was passing by Auntie Annie's Preps when I was like, I didn't do it. So let's go ahead and go to the restaurant, cross our fingers that we can get a table, and then if not, we're gonna go.
Can I call you Rose? 'Cause you're sweet like a flower in bloom. Can I call you Rose? 'Cause your fragrance takes over the room. Darling, said I wanna plant you in my heart. Oh.
Good morning, Love to Less family. Today is Sunday, March 3rd. It is 8:20 a.m. I just left Trader Joe's, as you saw, with my flowers. I got my flowers for the week. The flowers that I purchased about 10 days ago now, child, they finally died, and it was time to replace them. I never gave y'all my review on Cantaluna yesterday. The food was really good. Service was really good, y'all. I was in and out of there so fast. That's how quick it was. I was seated about 5:05-ish, maybe 5:07, something like that. And I was walking out at 5:53. I had an appetizer, I had an entree, I had a dessert, and I had 2 non-alcoholic beverages that were so good. The service was extremely fast, and I ended up having to sit at the bar because they were full yesterday. I remember I was telling y'all that I wasn't able to get a reservation, and I thought the reservation system was kind of wonky. Well, the hostess, I was talking to her, and she said the reservation system is a little off right now, because I was telling her that I was even trying to make a reservation for like next week, and I just, kind of looked to see what they had for next month. And I told her, it showed you all had no tables. And she was like, what? So I was able to sit at the bar, and then she gave me a number to call directly if I wanted to make a reservation, because the telephone number that they have published, for some reason, it's going to a voicemail. She also said that they were in their soft launch phase right now. They opened on February 22nd. And they're in their soft launch phase. They have a grand opening coming up. She also told me that the menu that I ordered from was a limited menu because they're in their soft launch phase. She said that once they go into their grand opening, then the menu will be expanded and there'll be more things on the menu from which you can order. For my dessert, y'all, I had this thing called a dulce de leche something. It was a warm cake, and it had house-made ice cream, and then it had like this graham cracker something crust or whatever. It tasted like a little bit of graham cracker, but a lot more of something else mixed to it, and it was ground down to like a crumb. It was really good. I would go back just for that. I was okay with sitting at the bar since it was just me by myself. Now, had my husband went with me, we probably would have had to make a reservation and come back at a later time, because my husband likes to sit at a table and not at a bar. But since it was just me, I was fine with it. I spent $74. I thought $74 was good for an appetizer, an entree, a dessert, and 2 non-alcoholic beverages. That was pretty good in my opinion. $74. The ambiance is amazing. Now, one thing about this restaurant, you have to have a reservation unless you want to sit at the bar, and there is a dress code. It's business casual, and they don't want you coming in there with no ripped jeans. They don't want you coming in there with your pants set. You need to be coming in there dressed like you're going for a job interview, basically. So there's that. But I would 100% recommend Cantaluna Jack's in Jacksonville on Phillips Highway if you're in Jacksonville. And I would it's really good. I had a really good time. It is much later in the day. It is 1:41. I'm actually headed to a sorority function right now. Y'all remember yesterday I was telling y'all about the all black attire that I was looking for. This is the shirt that I was telling you I had that I really didn't want to wear because I wear it all the time, but it's doing the job that I needed to do. But let's go ahead and go to this sorority function, and I'll see y'all afterwards. My sorority duties for today anyway are over. I stopped here at the Soul Food Bistro to pick up dinner. It is 5:22. I don't feel like cooking, and I didn't start dinner before I left because I didn't have time. So I'm here to pick up dinner, which is going to suit my husband's fancy just as much as if I were cooking at home. So let's go ahead and go in here and get dinner so we can go home. Hopefully we can be home by 6 o'clock. Today is Tuesday, March 5th. It is 9:04 a.m. I've been up a couple of hours now. I actually have to go into the office today just for a little while. I'm volunteering with a initiative that my corporation has. Well, not my corporation, the corporation that I work for, an initiative that they have to support military families. It's an annual initiative where they are doing like a Build-A-Bear event, and it's basically where they're stuffing teddy bears like you would at like the Build-A-Bear shops that you see in some of your malls, and those are going to be sent to children of military service members. So I thought that was exciting. So They actually sent me my materials about 2 months ago. I got them back in January. So I have to take them with me today into the office. And then once I am done, I'm going to come back home and finish the rest of my workday. Y'all, let me give y'all an update on this whole saga with this Poshmark bag. So the bag was returned yesterday successfully. Y'all remember earlier in the video, I told y'all I was just going to give it to the Lord. And the Lord came through and said, girl, I got you. The bag was successfully delivered yesterday morning about 9 a.m. And it was a signature return. So the seller did confirm receipt. But y'all, tell me why homegirl or homeboy or whomever, I'm going to assume it's a woman, because during our discussion, she was telling me something about she had purchased the purse for her daughter and her daughter no longer wanted it after barely using it. Anyway, that's besides the point. But tell me why she came back talking about, she basically tried to imply that I broke the bag. After me being diplomatic with her through several responses, I finally said to her, look, I don't appreciate you low-key accusing me of doing something to this bag. This bag was sent to me defective. She was like, well, I didn't send it to Poshmark that way. I said, well, perhaps you need to contact Poshmark. And then I told her, I said, use deductive reasoning. I said, what would I do with a little mirror cap on a bag that I don't have? And I literally asked her, are you obtuse? Are you? I was like, I could have really went in on her further, but listen, I don't even know this lady. I wasn't even going to waste any more time or energy or emotion arguing with a stranger. I said, okay, I see where this is going. I fully expected her to try to dispute whatever. So I said, okay, I contacted my bank and I disputed that charge. I put in all of my evidence, all of our conversation, all of our documentation, all of the pictures that were provided to me on the original sale. When I submitted the dispute, they said it would take up to 30 days. Child, they came back in like an hour and said, oh yeah, here go your money back. Coincidentally, Poshmark late last night emailed me and said, hey, we went ahead and canceled this order. We'll deal with the seller directly. We have reversed the charge. Oh, okay, don't contact me again. You know, it's unfortunate for her that, yeah, she probably did send it to Poshmark, because she came back and tried to send me pictures. She was like, well, this is how I sent it to them. I said, well, you need to contact them. I believe that maybe Poshmark maybe damaged the bag somewhere, because, you know, if it's over $500, I believe they have to authenticate it first before it comes to you. So the seller sends it to them and then Poshmark sends it to you. So I think maybe somewhere it may be in their authentication process, they may be damaged it. I don't know. It's no longer any of my concern. I'm going to be getting up in a few minutes and getting myself together. I don't have to be there until 12, but I'm going to get there about 11.
You don't know, baby, 'cause when you hold me and kiss me slowly.
All right, Luxury family, I made it to the office. It is 11:30 on the dot. I have to be here at 12, so I have plenty of time to walk literally across the street and get to where I need to be. My outfit today is totally thrifted. I'm wearing this Liz Claiborne top that's thrifted. I'm wearing a pair of Calvin Klein pants that are also thrifted. Coincidentally, these pants, when I purchased them, they were too big for me. I think they were like a size 18 and I had them tailored down. Now, because I've lost weight, they're too big again. And this belt is pretty much the only thing that's doing the job. And then I have on a pair of Talbot loafers that I also thrifted. I have on my earrings. You guys know I don't have pierced ears, so these came from the beauty supply store. And then I'm wearing this Tiffany necklace that my husband got for me for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and go in, but that's going to be it for this week's vlog, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already and you've made it this far, be sure to subscribe and like before you leave. Also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at luxliving4_less. And I will see you guys and gals in the next video. Bye now.
And it don't change if I had it my way, 'cause you would know that you are. You're the coffee that